Hello, this is Richard Dover. I'm a Hawaii real estate broker with eXp Realty. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Maalaea area, which is on the island of Maui, north of Kihei and west of Kahului. Let's get started here. First of all, just a little overview of what we're going to be talking about. This is a local road here called Maalaea Road, where my cursor is moving down. And on the ocean side of that road, you're going to see some buildings, which are mostly condominiums. So first of all, where I'm moving my mouse in the top left corner, this is just a vacant parking area right now. And then the first condominium is this one with the off-white top. That's Maalaea Mermaid. Next to that, we have the Maalaea Yacht Marina. Next to that one, we have the Milawai, then Maalaea Kai, La Loa Maalaea, and Island Sands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. There's a total of 10. So let's scoot on down the road. Okay, so here's still Island Sands. Beyond that, we have Maalaea Banyans. This is, there's 2 lots here. This one has a home on it. You can see it here where I'm moving my cursor. That's actually for sale right now. Price is, I don't know, somewhere between $5 and $6 million. Prime oceanfront location available for sale. I haven't seen much on this lot. I think there might be a construction trailer on it, but no homes. Beyond that, we're back to condos. We got Kana'i Analu, this one, Honokai, and Makani Ekai. All the way at the right here, you see a few cars parked here. This is actually a beach park, Haycroft Beach Park, and really a very nice one, very popular with families on the weekends. Opens out to the beach here, and then the beach goes for miles all the way to Kihei if you walk to the right here, and as you see it on the screen. If you walk to the left, you go by these first 3 condominiums. They have a nice sandy beach. And then after that is primarily a rocky beach. Okay, so I have a video of all of this that I'm going to share with you. Let me pull that up. Okay, let me get that full screen. This is a still picture of the harbor, Maalaea Harbor. And I'll start the video. Different perspective, and then I'm in my car driving down the road by the harbor. I have a camera mounted to the left side mirror of the car. I'll comment more on that in a bit. So you see a lot of fishing boats. There's also whale watching cruises that go out of here during whale watching season, and there's always snorkeling tours and some diving tours as well. Quite often they go out to Molokini. So this is still the harbor area, and then we're going to come up onto some shops on the left here. You're starting to see that come into view on the left, up on the hillside there. We're going to come back to that. There's a lot of little shops up there and some really great restaurants as well. So here's more of a harbor view. Starting to see some condos coming into view up ahead, and that's really what we're going to focus on. Also over here on the right, doesn't really show in the video, but there's a Coast Guard, and on the left, this is Seascape Restaurant, a very nice restaurant. I actually attended a Christmas party there last year. As we come on down, again, the condominiums are coming into view, or at least the first one. Off onto the left here, where I'm moving my cursor, this is Maalaea General Store. You can get sandwiches, basic grocery supplies there, and it's even for sale right now. As we scoot around the corner here, headed away from Maalaea Harbor, now the direction we're traveling is towards Kahului at this point. This is just a parking area over on the right. That construction screen is no longer there. I'm going to stop my video right here And for a little orientation, again, if we were to go straight ahead, that would take us to Kahului. If we go to the left here, that's going to take us to a large parking area for the shops in that little shopping village. And also the Maui Ocean Center. It's really quite nice. I've been in there several times. So both of those are off to the left. A little further straight ahead, you're going to see a canopy here. That's a gas station. There's a fast food just beyond that, and a mini golf course just beyond that. We're going to take a right here on Maalaea Road, so let me restart. Okay, as we turn the corner, I'll need to be stopping again. This one is, well, first of all, you see a sign here for trade winds. That's another little general store, smaller than Maalaea General Store, but it's on the first floor. They usually serve sandwiches, hot soup, and some basic grocery supplies. The condominium itself is the Maalaea Mermaid. It's fee simple, 39 units in there. No vacation rentals allowed. It's the only one of the 10 on this street that does not allow vacation rentals. All of the 9 other ones are heavily utilized as vacation rentals, but some owner occupancies there as well, and some long-term rentals there as well. Okay, so if we start on down the street, past the Maalaea Mermaid, coming into view here is the next one, which is the Maalaea Yacht Marina. That's a leasehold unit with 45, leasehold building with 45 units in it. And if we continue on down, we're going to come to the Maui. The Maui is also leasehold. You see the little sign here. I really need to, let me back up a little bit. We'll get a better view of this coming back up the street. But one of the things I like about the Maui is that it has 2 parking areas, above ground and below ground. So the below ground obviously protects your car from the hot sun. As we continue on down, we're going to come to the Maalaea Kai. That's this one here. I'm not going to slow down for that. Maalaea Kai has 79 units. They're fee simple. There's their sign, Maalaea Kai. I hope the speed bump didn't make you dizzy. Next up is Lauloa. Let me scoot on up a little bit because we can't really see it. There, starting to come into view over here. This is Lauloa Maalaea. It has 47 units, mainly fee simple, but there's still some leasehold in there. Owners were given the option of buying the fee some years ago. Most did, but a few did not. So if we, oh, and I should mention, I still own a unit in there. I lived there for 3 years. Well, I think it was about 3 years. And then I converted it into a long-term rental, renting to some of the local people. And I live elsewhere now, but I really enjoyed living at Lauloa. As we scoot on down, coming into view here is the taller building. That one is Island Sands, has 83 units. They're fee simple. It's the only building taller than 4 stories. This one has 6. So hold on to your hats, another speed bump. Little drainage ditch here. I guess in case of really heavy rains, it's normally dry. And then next up, you can kind of see it through the trees here. That one is Maalaea Banyan, 78 units. They're fee simple. So let's continue on past the Banyans. And next up is some interesting properties because they're not condos. So right here, you see a driveway. There's a oceanfront home down there, plantation style home, opens out to the ocean. Just a stunning ocean view from the living area. It's actually for sale right now. The price is, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 6 million. Any of you watching that might be in the market for that sort of thing, I can give you additional details. I've been in the home. It's quite a stunning location. On down here, you see, beginning to see another driveway coming into view. So last time I looked, there was just some sort of a construction trailer back there, but no construction going on. It's basically a vacant lot. Also, oceanfront could be the site of a beautiful home. It's not currently listed for sale. All right, now we're past the 2 residential sites. Let's go back to the condos. Here we're coming up to Kana'i-Analu. Scoot up a little, you can kind of see it through the trees there. Kana'i-Analu has 80 units, so it's fairly large, and it's leasehold. There's 2 left. Let's scoot on down to those. And okay, so here's the entrance to the one that we can hardly see, but I'm going to turn around down here and we'll get a much better view coming back. So let me just say that that one is Honokai, has 46 units and they're fee simple. And then where that car just came out, that's the last one, another speed bump, hold on to your hats. So that one is Makani Eikai, and it has a relatively small complex, 24 units, fee simple. You see the yellow gate here, that opens up into a beach park, Haycraft Beach Park. I'll scoot on down just to verify that I remember the name right, because there's a sign. Yep, Haycraft Park. It's quite nice. It's relatively small, but has picnic tables, showers, a pit toilet. Seems like I recall there might be a couple of barbecue grills there, although I can't remember that for sure, so don't hold me to that. Now, I'm going to turn around here. It may be a little disorienting, so stand by. There, I've turned around. So off to the left again is Makani Eikai. The one straight ahead that you see here, where I'm moving my mouse cursor, that is Honokai. Both of these projects are smaller than most. Some happy visitors. Okay, so next up will be Kana'i-Analu, which you can see peeking through the trees there, 4-story building. Then as we scoot around the corner here, we're going to come to the 2 residential areas, one with a home, one without, the first one without. Right here, you see it does have a gate. And then the one that's wasn't for sale when I took the video, but now there's a for sale sign out front through that gate. And then we have the banyans over there on the left. Trees pretty much block the view. I can't really get a good view. I guess that's as good as it gets. And then we have the tall building, which is Island Sands. Island Sands has a mix of 1, 2, and 2 bedroom, plus it has, I believe it may have some even smaller units there. Most of the condos along the street are 2 bedroom, so that's pretty much the rule of thumb. Lauloa that we're going to come to next is the only one that has 3 bedroom units, each end unit. So since it's 4 stories, that'd be 4 on each end. That'd be a total of 8 units at Lauloa, are actually 3 bedrooms, so they're much larger. Let's scoot on up to Lauloa again. There it is. All the units in Lauloa, as some of the other condominiums, face head onto the ocean. So from the living area, it's just stunning. Uh-oh, we may have a collision here. Hang on. Hang on to your seats. Oh, no. Crash. Oh, I think maybe we're going to miss him. it's an optical illusion because of the fact I have the camera on the side mirror of the car and the camera's pointed away. So wasn't even close, but certainly looks scary in the video. Okay, so we got Laulora we're passing by. Then right up here is Maalaea Kai. And we got the Milawai coming up after that. Maalaea Kai is pretty big, it's 79 units. Then we got the Milawai here. I'm going to stop it right here. You can see the two-level parking. You can duck down underneath for covered parking or up on top. So that's the Milawai leasehold unit. Got the yacht marina after that, another leasehold building. And then the very last one, Maalaea Mermaid. And I think when we started the tour, that's this one here. I think when I started the tour, I did mention that, I'm pretty sure I did, that you cannot do vacation rentals in this one. It's the only one of the 10 that doesn't allow vacation rentals. Also, the orientation is the units don't open out directly towards the ocean, but it's hard to tell from this still here, but there is, the wall here is slanted towards the ocean. So from inside as well as outside on the lanai, you do have a nice peek of the ocean. Let's continue on up. Here's the dust screens for the parking area. I think actually at the time they were doing a little grading or something in there. They were required to put up the black dust screens. Now, if we go straight ahead, that's where I pointed out before, straight ahead and then turn to the left where the mail truck is coming out. That's where the Maui Ocean Center is, very popular place. And as well as the shopping village, and I have a few stills of that I've incorporated. There's a sign for the Ocean Center, the aquarium, and then we have the harbor shops here, as well as several restaurants in the harbor shops. And this building straight ahead of us is Pacific Whale Foundation. I view them as caretakers of our marine life. You can book whale watching cruises in there, snorkeling trips, as well as buy quite a bit of different merchandise. That's where I would go as a first choice. Okay, I think we're pretty much to the end. Oh, a little bit more. I mentioned restaurants. This is my favorite restaurant for casual dining, Beach Bums. Primarily barbecue items there. And one night of the week, they have baby back ribs, which are to kill for. And the serving is so large, it's enough to feed 3 or 4 people usually. When I go there, when I used to go there, since I live right next door, I went frequently. I would typically go with somebody and we would just order one serving and we'd split it between the 2 of us. Okay, let me wrap up here with a view of the harbor. And I thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions, I welcome you to contact me. There's my contact information on the screen. And meanwhile, hope you're having a great day and aloha.